It happened not long ago. As soon as Subhash got a job, his parents arranged his marriage to a girl named Sheetal. Subhash was in government job. He was a very stingy man. After their wedding, one day Sheetal said, Subhash, you have a day off today. Why don't we go out, watch a movie and eat outside?
No, Sheetal. What are you saying? Going out, movies, eating outside, all these things cost so much money.
Oh, come on. Sometimes it doesn't even feel like we are newly married.
Oh, come on, Sheetal. Does going out and eating really make us feel married?
I get so bored at home all day. Plus, I feel tired from all the chores. You go to the office at least.
Sheetal, if you go out, you'll get even more tired. Better to just rest at home.
Yes, that's all I needed to hear. Sheetal never liked housework. She always loved going out and having fun. But after marriage, her life changed completely. Subhash was so stingy. He said no to everything and always valued the cheapest things. Days passed. Sheetal then gave birth to a baby boy, Mohit. Mohit was a smart and handsome child, always coming first in his class. But even in his studies, Subhash's stinginess got in the way. He would not let Mohit join any school events or trips because they cost money. Soon, both Sheetal and Mohit were fed up with Subhash's stinginess. One day, Mohit said to his mother,
Mom, I got first place in our school's science project. I have been selected for the next competition in Mumbai city.
Wow, that's great, my boy. But why do you look so sad while telling me this?
Oh, Mom, how can I be happy? I know Dad will refuse this since traveling there will cost money.
No, son, it's a great opportunity. I know your father won't say no. You just see. Sheetal talked to Subhash, but Mohit's fear was right. Subhash said no to both Sheetal and Mohit. Mohit felt really sad. Many good chances slipped away from Mohit because of his father's stinginess. With time, Mohit felt more and more depressed. In the very first year of engineering, he failed all his subjects. Seeing this, Subhash,
Mohit, what's all this? Today the college called me. You have failed in every subject?
Mohit just stood there quietly listening as his father scolded him. Subhash slapped Mohit hard. Sheetal got scared and she came in between. What are you doing? You can't hit a grown son like that.
What else should I do, Sheetal? He has disgraced me in front of my office and society.
Enough now. Mohit, go to your room, son.
Don't call him son. He has ruined everything for us. Now people will talk. What will society say? I paid so much for his fees. Now I have to pay for another year. I just can't understand this.
Stop all this now. Today also you are thinking about the society and money, not about our son. You should think about him first. Have you ever tried to know what was his dream? No, not at all. What you think about most is your money. And about getting failed, let me talk to him about it. You, please stay calm. Mohit heard all this as he went up to his room. Mohit was so stressed today that he cried loudly, banging his head against the bed and the wall. In his mind, he thought,
No, I don't want to live anymore. I'll end my life right here. Dad only cares about money. All his life, he just earned and saved. That's it. I can't take it anymore.
Being depressed, Mohit thinks about ending his life. He suddenly sees a rat poison and he takes it out and eats it. As soon as he took it, he started feeling dizzy and he collapsed on the floor. Subhash and Sheetal ran into the room and found Mohit shaking on the ground. Subhash quickly called an ambulance, but because of traffic, it didn't arrive. So Subhash goes call an auto and takes Mohit to hospital in the auto. The doctor started treating Mohit right away. Doctor came out and said,
What kind of parents are you? Your child ate rat poison. If you had been even a little late, you could have lost him.
Hearing this, Sheetal nearly fainted. She couldn't understand anything. Subhash went to Mohit and asked,
Mohit, what did I say to make you do this? What are you trying to prove?
What are you saying? My son is in hospital. Let him recover first. Don't talk like this.
Oh, yes. All he knows is how to waste my money, not how to earn or save.
That's why I did all this, Dad. I wanted to study MBBS. But you said it costs too much. Just to engineering. I never liked engineering. All you ever think about is money. Because of your stinginess, I never made my friends. I went to school in just 2 clothes while people laughed at me. But what do you care? From childhood, I loved science, but I never got to do what I wanted. If I would gone away, at least you would have had peace and built your bank balance. Mom has gotten used to your stinginess, but I can't handle it anymore, Dad.
Hearing Mohit's words, Subhash's eyes filled with tears. He realized his mistake and, weeping, went outside. Sheetal followed him and put a hand on his shoulder. Through tears, Subhash said,
I never thought my stinginess would bring us to this. Forgive me for making you live like this and for hurting our child so much. I'm really sorry. I'm the culprit.
Let bygones be bygones. Now we will start our life afresh, forgetting all the past things.
No. From now, my stinginess will never come in the way of your or our son's dreams. From now on, he will study what he wants.
Subhash went to Mohit and then told him everything. Hearing his father's words, Mohit was overjoyed. From then on, the 3 of them lived happily. Gradually, Subhash changed his stingy ways. In a few years, Mohit completed his MBBS with a gold medal. And Subhash happily helps his son achieve all his dreams. He helped him open a big hospital.